Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elizabeth. I hope everyone's having a great day today. So today's video is another episode of, let's call it spoilers and makeup. So it's get ready with me style while I'm sitting down talking about spoilers. So we're going to talk about makeup, we're going to play with makeup, and just have a good old time. So today's video, I'm going to go over the spoilers that we have confirmed so far for the September box. And this is going to include the base box, premium, and Luxe. And a little warning, there's a lot for Luxe because we know all kinds of stuff about what's going on there. And also, some of the products I'm going to be using in today's video are part of the premium box for September. And you see that sticker right here? Marc Jacobs Beauty. If you follow me on Instagram, you've probably already seen the video of me trying out the products that they sent me, but in case you haven't, I'm going to use them again today and kind of give you my thoughts on them and talk about them a little bit more since you can't really go into too much detail on Instagram. So if you want to hear everything that's going on with Boxycharm and get ready with me, then make sure you keep on watching, of course, and I would appreciate if you take a second to hit that subscribe button to become part of the Wolf Pack today. Now let's get into it. Okay, so spoilers and makeup. What do you guys think of that? I'm actually really excited about that title. I know several people are enjoying the longer format where I'm talking about the products than I do the makeup. Everything that I will be using in today's video, in case I don't mention it in the actual video, it will be listed down below. And there are timestamps also in case anyone doesn't want to watch the whole video and just wants to get down to just what the products are. So make sure you check that out below because I want this to be something that both type of viewers can enjoy. So I know some of you guys are already looking at my face and probably thinking like, girl, you got some breakouts going on. And it's a combination of two things. First up is maskne, I think is what they're calling it, like whenever you're wearing your face masks, because the majority of it is like right wrong here where my mask covers. And the other part of that is I got my premium box. In that premium box was the Sunday Riley A+ Retinoid Serum. I was so happy to receive that, but basically with that product, because it's a retinoid, I had so much texture and congestion on my skin, and the retinoid basically goes down deeper into the skin and it brings down what's beneath the surface up. So basically all these spots here are where I had the bumps, and they're doing their thing. The retinoid's doing what it was supposed to, but it looks like a good hot mess for a minute while it's doing it. One day I'm gonna wake up and I'm just gonna have pretty skin again. Like the places that are clear, they're super clear. And in the places where they're bad, it's super bad. The first thing that I'm going to use, and this was sent to me in the PR box from Boxycharm. I get PR, by the way. I cannot believe it. Sorry I got sidetracked, but I'm just like screaming on the inside whenever they invited me to become part of the Boxycharm family. Like I really honestly never thought that was going to happen, and it did. It feels really, really good. I hope you guys are as happy about it as I am, because that means I'm going to be sending some of the products early so I can show you how to use them and give you my thoughts on them so that you can get ready for them when they come out in the actual box. First up is the Youthquake moisturizer from Marc Jacobs, and I haven't used this that much, to be honest, and it's yellow. The couple of times that I've used it, it is very, very hydrating. Like a little of this goes a long way. So this is supposed to make your skin look smoother, plumper, and more youthful. So far I haven't had any issues with it, but I've not really used it long enough to give a full review on it. So I will update you guys in a future video to let you know what I think of it. But so far it has been really nice, and it has actually done pretty good wearing it underneath my makeup. So let's start with the Luxe box. We have a ton of spoilers for this, and the value this next month is going to be up to $500. And honestly, I think that's probably the highest amount that I have seen for a Luxe box. I think most of the time it's like $375 or $4 or something, like up to $500. That is a huge amount of product. The second thing that they sent me from Marc Jacobs, these are the dewdrops that are featured in the premium box. Actually, all the Marc Jacobs things, those are going to be in the premium box as well. But the shade that they sent me was Tantalize. Honestly, this shade is way too dark for me, and let me show you. I mixed this in with my foundation, and it did really, really well, but it is such a pretty highlighter. Like it's way too much for me. I tried putting it on over top of my makeup as a highlighter, and it just looked like I had an orange stripe on my face. It is just not meant for me, and it's too dark. Even like if I blend it out, like for me to put on my shoulders and stuff, maybe you can work out enough to really, really, really mix it in, you know, blend it into your skin, but it still leaves like a weird cast. It's just not right for me. But I have a stick foundation. This is from Milk Makeup, the Flex Stick. This one is a little bit too light for me at the moment, so what I did was mix this with this. A drop of this, use it for the whole face to kind of give you a luminous effect to your foundation. This one, okay, stick foundations honestly drive me crazy. It's like my skin, it picks up on the texture really bad, and it's too dry almost. That's why normally I use liquid foundation, but if I have a little mixing medium like this, I can make it work, and it works really well. But okay, let's get back into the actual spoilers. So just a really quick recap on the spoilers that we have confirmed so far for Luxe. We have the Pure 12-piece Essentials Travel Brush Set, and that includes that really cute travel case. Then we have these Skin Camp eye patches. We have a couple of Milk Makeup products. One is a Melatonin Overnight Serum and the Matcha Detoxifying Mask. Then from 111 Skin, we have the Rose Gold Brightening Face Mask, and that's a set of 5. We have the Gravity Weighted Sleep Mask, the Frank Body Coffee Scrub, and they're showing that the scent on that is the original, the Kate Somerville Exfoliate, the Tan Luxe Gradual Tan, we've got the Byroe Tomato Serum, the Pharmacy Brightening Vitamin C Eye Cream. Like the majority of what I just mentioned, a lot of that is skincare, there's lifestyle items, the brush set, but the last of these are makeup items. We have the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Freestyle Highlighter and the Kilowatt Foiled Freestyle Highlighter. We have a couple of eyeshadow palettes. Now I'm really happy to see these in there. We finally have an update on one of these, the Queen palette from Eloise. You know, I wasn't sure which box it was actually going to be in, but we do know that it's going to be in the Luxe box. Now it is a variation item because you can also get the Hip Dot palette, and that one's the Zion palette. And personally, between the two palettes, they're both really pretty. The Queen palette does have a higher retail value. I think that one is $42 or $46, and then the Hip Dot palette is $30. So there is a difference in retail there that's going to affect probably, because you know Boxycharm tries to keep normally like the retail value somewhat even between the boxes. So if you get a higher value palette, then maybe you're going to get a lower value something else. So I don't know what the variations are going to be, but that's pretty much all that I know for the Luxe box. Okay, and for concealer, I'm going to use the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. I got this in my base box this month, and I haven't had a chance to play with it yet. So this is going to be the first official test. And the shade that I picked out may not have been the right shade for me. I picked out Almond. And I've got a foundation in this color, and I guess that's what I was doing. I was matching it because I knew I liked that shade of foundation, but I kind of wish I had just went with something lighter so I'm a little bit more highlighted. So it's going to take away a little bit of that luminosity from my foundation where I mix in the dewdrops. I'm just really into like the dewdrops. The reason I like doing that, especially with stick foundations, I know you're going to get sheer coverage, and if you've got a lot of breakouts like I've got right now, that may not be so good, but I kind of don't mind. When it comes to feeling like a cake face or feeling comfortable, I would rather go with feeling comfortable. And if that means lesser coverage, then that's what I'm gonna do. So today was actually a big day for me. I was talking about how earlier I got invited to join the Boxycharm fam, and if you follow Boxycharm on Instagram, you may have seen my face today. They actually, every Friday they feature creators on their Instagram stories, and they picked me this time. I just can't, like, I've done these videos for so long. It's I never expected to get PR from them. Like, I've gotten some PR from other companies, but Boxycharm, I do these videos because honestly, first off, I love makeup. And second of all, I'm so curious to find out what happens next or what's coming in the next box, and so that's why I just keep doing the videos. And it's kind of rewarding to know that I've been recognized, that they know who I am. I got invited, and you just don't know how happy it makes my heart to actually see that. And I saw like people were tagging me. There is a great community online, Facebook, Instagram, and the other accounts that do spoilers and stuff for Boxycharm, like Boxycharm fan pages, they have been reposting my stuff and congratulating me, and it just, I can't describe how happy I am. Like, it makes me so happy. I don't feel like the odd man out anymore, because I had seen so many of these other channels getting PR, like on YouTube and stuff, and never happened to me. I don't know. I was still going to do the videos regardless, but it finally happened. And to set my face, I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder. I got this in the Boxycharm Premium this month. This is actually my first time trying this, but I've heard really good things about it. I love Too Faced setting powders, like just because of the component itself, the little cover they have here. It's a good, like, I love that it keeps the product from spilling out everywhere. I can control it. It's just, I really like the way they do this. Alright, so now let's talk about the base box. We've got a few products that are actually featured in Luxe that are going to be in base as well. So there's a little bit of crossover this month. The items that are going to be crossover are the Pharmacy Vitamin C Brightening Eye Cream and the Kate Somerville Exfoliate. Those are actually choice items for the base box. Now, I can't find where this was confirmed, but apparently, like according to the Instagram accounts, the Hip Dot palette, the Zion palette, is actually going to be in both boxes as well. Next, I'm going with the Ace Beaute bronzer palette. I got this, not this month, but last month, but I actually forgot to use it, so I'm going to give it a try for the first time now. And I think I'm going to go in with this second shade here. I think that'll be good. I got a bronzer this month, actually. I'm mixing both of the shades. Both of the light shades. I think that's a better color for me. Now, I actually got another bronzer this month, and I haven't had a chance to play with it either because I've been wanting to try this one, so I've not had a chance to really give it a full test. It did look prettier in person than what I had saw online, so that is a relief. If any of you have tried that one, can you please let me know what you think of it so far? I'm probably going to use that in my next video, or here really soon, because I do need to give it a try. I'm just really curious about it. The other products that are coming in the box, we have from Alamar Cosmetics, the Spanglish palette, and that is honestly such a beautiful palette. I love the whole presentation of it, the colors. She said online that that was supposed to be the Reina del Caribe Volume 3, but she wanted to do something different for it. And I'm glad that she did, because I love that name Spanglish. But it does always make me think of the movie with Adam Sandler. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and set those eyelids, because the next product that I'm going in with is actually for the base box as well, if I didn't already lose it. The last thing that I have so far for the base box are the Huda Beauty Matte and Metal Melted Eyeshadows. These I'm a big fan of, and I know there's multiple colors in these, and I just hope I don't get the ones I already have. That's all I ask. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows off camera, and we're going to come back and play with the Huda Beauty eyeshadow. Alright, and the shade that I'm going to be using for my eyes, this one is Shimmering Sunset and Private Jet. But we're going with the matte side first. And very quickly blend it out. The last time I used these, I wanted to intensify the color a little bit more deeply, and so I layered it on and I tried to blend it out, and it didn't do quite as well, so I'm not going to do that this time. Just the first application, I'm going to leave it how it is, and I didn't go super heavy on the lid because I'm going to use the shimmer there. Okay guys, I hear you. Okay, so while I'm finishing this up, in my last spoilers and makeup video, I was talking about the show Fixer Upper, and it surprised me how many of you are interested in it. And a lot of people didn't know about the owners. Whenever they go to shop for houses, they already owned a house, and that's what they used to get on the show. So I thought I would revisit that, because I continued watching the show and I continued looking into things. You know, at the end of the show, whenever Joanne does her magic and the house is so beautiful, all the furniture and everything, I always assumed that was, I don't know why, I thought it was budgeted into what they were doing for the person. But no, none of that furniture they get to keep. If they want it, they have to buy it. But the money that, like the $200-some thousand that they had to do this is essentially just for what you see in the show. I think occasionally, sometimes you'll see some extra stuff where they did maybe an upstairs bathroom or something like that. But basically what you see on the show, all that money, that's all it does. So I also assumed that they did the whole house, but they don't. So after they do all this work in the house and she's staging it for the home buyer, or for the homeowners, that's really all it is. It's just staging it like if you were going to sell a house. That was all it is, and that's why she has all of these buildings on the show with stuff that she's holding on to. She just goes around buying stuff to put in people's houses, and then she brings it back whenever she's done. So the show themselves, the only thing that HGTV actually pays for is Joanne's service, like the design service that she does. And I think someone said it's like $30,000. That's how much she's getting paid per episode, or per house that she does. And then the show will also pay for one project. Like whenever she gives someone like a 15-foot dining room table, like a custom table that goes out in the patio, or one time she handmade some candlesticks for the stately manor, I think that was the episode. They pay for that, and that's it. Now the show, it only aired for 5 seasons, and then they stopped because Joanne and Chip, they had more babies, and of course you want to spend more time with your family, so that's what they did. They stopped the show. But then their other businesses started taking off, like Magnolia Home. I know they have a restaurant. They have so many different things. The show is actually coming back. It's getting a revival, but it's not going to be on HGTV. They are doing pretty much what Oprah did. Whenever Oprah started the O network or whatever, there's going to be, they have their own network. It's going to be called the Magnolia Network. So their show, whenever they do it, will be on their exclusive service. Alright, now we're going to talk about Boxycharm Premium. And this is actually a spoiler that was just recently announced, and I didn't know it was even going to be in there for sure until I got that box from Boxycharm. Both of these items, actually. The Enamored High Lacquer Lip Gloss, and this is in the shade Raspberry Beret. And then the gel, what is this called? I already forgot. The Liquid Gel Eyeliner. This is a hybrid formula, and this doesn't go anywhere. This is so much staying powder. I've always been a big fan of the gel liners anyways. Like for the waterline, they work really, really good. Once you set them, they're not budging. This one is basically that formula, but instead a liquid, so you can kind of like do your winged eyeliner and stuff. But I wore this yesterday, and it almost stays too good. Like I used a makeup remover, like a makeup removing balm whenever I was taking off my makeup, and I had to go over this a couple of times to get this eyeliner off. Now, if you are into doing wing eyeliners, I think you're really going to like this because the tip on this is really long and it's super flexible. So I can imagine if you're going out here with the wing liner, want to bring it in, it should be really, really easy to do that. So the other items that are coming in Boxycharm Premium, of course, was the Youthquake moisturizer that I used at the beginning of this video. The gel dewdrops, those are going to be in the box. The liquid gel eyeliner and the enamored lip gloss. Okay, so I don't really think this is going to go with the look, but I just want to show you what it looks like. This lip color, I'm not really hating it with this eye look. I don't think it's my favorite or my kind of go-to, but I really want to wear it in this video so you guys can get a feel for it, because I think this is one of those colors that a lot of people are shy of. And the eyes, I mean, you can argue that they're more neutral, so maybe this color looks good with it. Would you go with this, or would you go with a nude, something like that? Comment down below what you prefer. Okay, so there's only a couple other things I want to talk about, and these have been confirmed for September, but not for which box. They're from Persona Cosmetics. One is the lip gloss, and I've seen online there are 2 different shades. And then there's the Power Brush, which is their dual-ended powder brush. We know it's coming, but I don't see it actually going to be in Luxe, just because, like, in Luxe alone, just to confirm spoilers, like, there's 15 products. I don't really see them putting it in there. I think Luxe is kind of done what they're going to be telling us. So if I had to guess which one the Persona Cosmetics are going to be in, is probably the premium box. Could be base, but I think it's going to be premium. And also, now that I've started getting PR from Boxycharm, they sent me the base box this month. I don't know if they're going to be sending me every box, like a base, a premium, and a Luxe, because I didn't get sent premium this month, so it may just be one base box and that's it, in addition to the Marc Jacobs stuff that I got, which I'm so thankful for, by the way. So I don't know if they're going to be doing that. If they don't, I won't have a Luxe unboxing on my channel because I don't currently subscribe to Luxe. I canceled it the time that we had Kylie's skin in it. And I got Kylie's skin in my base box, so I didn't miss anything there. But unless something just absolutely catches my attention, like several things, that I just can't live without, then I'm not going to be upgrading my account. I'm just going to kind of take the back seat and watch and see what unfolds for Luxe in the future. The only thing that really has my attention for it and kind of is making me want to sign up for it is the Fenty highlighter, which, you know, I love Fenty. And then also the Eloise palette, the Queen palette. That one is so flippin' pretty. Like, it makes me want to get Luxe. But the fact that not everyone's going to get it, if everyone was going to get it, I would probably sign up for it. But the fact that it's a variation, I just don't know if I want to spend the extra $25 to gamble that I might possibly get that palette. Because I think between the Hip Dot one and that one, I think that's really just my favorite. The Boxycharm add-ons are coming up, and we do have a couple of spoilers for that. First up is the Kosas Big Clean Volumizing and Lash Care Mascara, which that one, Boxycharm did a contest where you could live like an influencer, and they sent out a mystery mascara to select people, and you could kind of review it and test it and try it out before it was even released in Sephora. So that was really cool. They had a contest going on, people trying to guess what it was, but it turns out it's Kosas. So you have the possibility of buying that in add-ons, which if it's going to be in add-ons, is it a possibility that's going to be in a box? Then from Marc Jacobs, you're going to be able to add on some of their lip glosses, and they have a lot of really pretty shades in there. The Sunday Riley CEO Vitamin C Moisturizer, that's going to be in there, and I know a ton of people are going to get that. I know back when Ipsy had it in add-ons, they had it for a while, but I bought it like 2 or 3 times. I stocked up on that moisturizer. It was winter last time they had it, and my dry winter skin loves that moisturizer. And the last thing that they have in the spoiler is an eyeshadow palette from Zoeva. It's the Screen Queen palette. That one's really pretty, and I might actually try to get that because whenever Zoeva palettes were in the box, unfortunately I didn't get one. So I wouldn't mind to try it out just because I'm curious to see how the formula is. Alright, well that is everything going on with Boxycharm. I think I've covered pretty much everything. I'm still so looking forward to this coming in the base box, the Huda Beauty Matte and Metal Eyeshadows. They're awesome. My goal is to get every single one of these. Kind of like how I was collecting the Stila Glitter and Glow eyeshadows, now I'm collecting these. But yeah guys, thank you again for taking time to hang out. I hope you're having a great day, a great night whenever you're watching this. I'll try to have this video out as soon as possible. And I will see you guys in the next video.